Hello everyone and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. I'm so glad to be returning, looking at this familiar main menu screen as the Night Springs DLC has released. Now I've just taken a little bit of time since it got shadow dropped to actually sit down and play the game because it was a bit of a surprise. They had Sam Lake come out on stage at the Summer Games Fest and be the amazing, wonderful man that he is, and announce physical editions and DLC information. And then they were just like, you can just play it immediately. So I've seen the Night Springs trailer. We've got 3 playable characters. So we've got Rose, Jesse, and I don't think it's Tim Breaker, but it's Sean who plays Tim. So I think there's going to be some weird stuff going on there. And it seems that they're encapsulating franchises here where we've obviously got Jesse from Control, Rose from Alan Wake, and then we also, I'm aware that Sean's character, he plays a character in Quantum Break, which is a Remedy game I have yet to get around to playing, so that's still on my to-do list. So I expect that there might be some references and allusions to that game as well. I just know that Remedy's in this interesting situation with both Quantum Break and Max Payne, where they don't currently have the ability to just properly utilize those IPs within their Remedy universe. So instead they just, it's more of like a, Alex Casey, this Tim Breaker guy. So I'm excited to play Quantum Break eventually as well. But for now, we're going to be checking out the Night Springs DLC and the Lake House, which is coming soon. So Night Springs episodes now available to play. Experience the surreal strangeness of the Night Springs TV show in 3 episodic adventures that transform the familiar into the bizarre. Now, I love Night Springs and how it works its way into the Alan Wake narrative across the first game, and also the weirdness that still persists in the sequel. And this is such a great idea to do self-contained episodes as Night Springs. That just is beautiful. I love that so much. Let's get into Night Springs and see how it begins. We have episode 1, Number 1 Fan, episode 2, North Star, and episode 3, Time Breaker. Okay, so we've got Rose, we've got Jesse, and we've got Tim/Sean. All right. What was cool in the trailer was we saw that Rose was actually, it was like that version of events where Rose kept saying that Alan was leaving messages for her to fight against the darkness. So getting an actual visual representation of that is really exciting. Loading into the expansion from this menu will overwrite your progress in the existing expansion quick save slot. Slave sot. Blending words together. Okay, load episode, because we haven't started the expansion. There is no quick save slot.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs? Tonight's cult classic episode, Number 1 Fan.
That's so good. I love the title card. So a different diner name.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs.
Okay.
As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Okay, so we've got pink walls, bit of a redecoration here at Knight's Diner, not the Oh Dear Diner. And it's the Alan Wake 1 outfit. It's the jacket with the hoodie combo. And only she can see him. Ah, yes, look at that beautiful, look at that beautiful reflection that we have. Okay, playable Rose, the waitress.
No time for that. I've got customers waiting.
Okay, okay. Attend to your customers. I love the color. Okay.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite waitress!
Look who it is!
Hi, everyone.
Guy who only eats burgers.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me!
Right here.
Lady with 7 corgis, gossipy girl from the bank.
And thank you!
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Their names are so good. This guy's the hotel clerk. I remember that.
My corgis exclusively eat food from this diner.
Okay. I think the best part of looking at this diner now, and its layout is since I played Alan Wake 2, I actually have watched all of Twin Peaks. I went through and watched the entire series. So walking into this diner now has such a different vibe because the layout of it is almost exactly the same. So I'm just like, whoa. And obviously I know that there's a lot of inspiration and references across the Alan Wake series in regards to Twin Peaks in so many ways. You know, the lamp lady and the log lady, and, you know, you've got the diner and certain character elements, and it's so good. And I love it so much. So going into this now, this is actually my first time going into Alan Wake with an actual understanding and knowledge of what Twin Peaks is. Incredible show all the way through, by the way. And the agonizing 18-hour movie that was season 3, just very, very much incredible. I was like, I still want more. Just such a special TV series. So if anyone who's a fan of Alan Wake that hasn't watched Twin Peaks yet, move that up to the top of your to-do list because it's just so incredibly rewarding and so fun. And obviously not just as a fan of Alan Wake, just in its own right, just an amazing experience. So I'm like looking at this being like, oh my God, okay.
Oh, I can't believe I left my hat at home.
Guy with fun hat. Okay. I'm just looking and taking in everybody. This is the police officer. I remember him. He's on his off day though. One day we'll be allowed to go back there. Alright, let's focus on the orders. Hot cup of coffee. Hot! Provide coffee refills, dispense really good advice.
I here is to die.
Lady with that ugly green car.
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
You won't be with that attitude. Life's not a side order of hash browns, so don't expect someone to bring it to you.
Wow. That's tough, but fair. Thank you for telling me exactly what I needed to hear.
No problem. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
No advice to be given.
Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that rider was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations!
Thanks. It wasn't easy. Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back.
Where's my Alan Wake cardboard cutout? The Night Springs roast coffee, huh?
I love the medium rare burgers here.
Well said, guy who only eats burgers.
I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
Shucks.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Guy with that concerning mole.
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
True, but also people are attracted to those that do put an effort into themselves as well. Both are just as relevant to one another.
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches.
Like Alan Wake.
Got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
Get elbow patches. Personality is the winner, the thing that secures the deal, but also you have to put effort in. Effort is always required.
Not that way.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
Rose saying not that way, even though I was going the right way. I was getting my plate.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing!
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
Okay.
I better take these plates back to the service window.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Crime Trilogy. So it's funny how it's like the writer and the waitress. I used to be in storage. No deer head. Oh, Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. The very classic romance fanfic fan art of here's Alan Wake with cat ears. Of course. Employee of the Decade Award in recognition of basically being the best at like everything, presented to everyone's favorite waitress. And Beat Poetry Night at Night's Diner for the literary advancement of Night Springs every Friday at 8.
He better not crease any pages.
The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. 2 can do it. Thank you so much for taking in my 6 macaws. I know you have your hands full with all the other birds at your bird sanctuary, but if anyone can find a cure for their rare bird lupus, it's you. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death will hurt by America's best-selling writer. And a man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice, and the whole city will hurt by America's best-selling writer. Wonderful. So is this our thrillology of love will hurt, death will hurt, the whole city will hurt? It doesn't seem like I can pick those books, so we might have to actually go somewhere else. Get the novel from storage. This is storage, so maybe hang on. Oh, I have to press A to select which one. Okay. Oh no, it's only Love Will Hurt. There you go. I see, I was looking at these and being like, I can't select them. This one.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
The fucking fish. The speaking fish. Amazing. Okay. Oh!
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love.
Oh, bro. For fuck's sake. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Very normal.
My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns.
Fully automatic. Okay.
Bolt action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly. And looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger.
Head to the boatyard. Okay. Oh god, what's going on? Okay. Oh, do you wish you were this delirious?
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
You can do it! Are we allowed to explore or not? No. Oh, the music, dude, is great. The swapping weapons is interesting as he, like, puts it on the back. Because I guess,
This was my
for Alan, he usually has it on his back.
to save the rider and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Nothing can stop the power of love. Oh, interior designer lady. All of these names are so good.
I'm grateful enough to save him.
Lady who is always
I was
sighing.
leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it.
Okay.
Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
Anchors away. Oh. Oh, never mind. It's like, and it's locked. We need the bolt cutters. No.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
The bad boy. It's Mr. Scratch. Shoot him.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
Jesus, okay.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have the power of love.
Oh, is that right? Well, you're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Whoa! Okay. Off he goes.
My writer's books. And there is only one way to deal with monsters.
Okay. God, fully automatic mode's gonna be a time.
Yes, characters come. You are all being very rude.
How do I dodge again? Been a while since I played. There's a lot of shells in this. God damn. Oops. Hold on a second. Stand still. You have no face. I love that we're getting, like, Ryder hate comments on Rose. They just have that much hate for him. Okay. Follow the bad boys trail.
What idiot buys this trash?
Someone's still yelling.
Unoriginal garbage!
Someone's... Oh. Oh, someone's still yelling. Yelling while
My writer's
laying down.
turkey twin had him locked up somewhere. A sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way.
Okay, that was supposed to blow up. Okay. It did not blow up the way that I expected it to. Okay. Yummy. The fully automatic shotgun is a nice touch. All of like the little romantic details. Most ammo I've ever seen in this. 119. Why can't you write a happy story?
His pacing is a mess. I'd never read that.
Okay, music just kicking in every time. I wonder if there's collectibles or whether it's just supplies. Getting absolutely spoiled. I don't think I have to care about conserving ammo at all. I was like conserving it right at the start because of what I'm used to, but I really can just let loose. Rose's whimsical adventure, honestly. Nice arm stretch there. Oh god, nothing was stopping that dude's rampage. Alright. So great for them to finally reward us with what Rose was witnessing when we were coming across her.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
I love the genuine element of having...
couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I'd treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
Banning them from life. I was going to say, I really love the element of the literal rose-tinted glasses that Rose views life in. It's great. So there are books to find. There you go. We can find little romantic placements. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, this city of mine, but she was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette, but that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out the back door, I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up. His booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You! He reached for his pistol under his jacket, a six-shooter with slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of his holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop for this train called Revenge, so I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him, through the twisted maze of alleyways, 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of grey tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat, biting into skin. The pain was welcome. This was quite literally taken right out of Max Payne. I can picture the Max Payne graphic novel cutscene with this writing. It's so perfectly there. I am witnessing Max Payne. That's why you've got to have, Bullets have that voice where he's like, hey, I'm walking here. Get him, it's Max Payne. I dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner, I expected a trash can lid to the face. None came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him. A trapped rat, trying and failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe? Bullets let go of the door handle, hands up as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man. Ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. Sure. Bullets lunged for his ankle, a crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watching his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk. I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting through his pain. You're insane, man. Insane. I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man? Yeah? I know where you can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain. Then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan! If I don't make it, then I just want you to know that... No, I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed. Alex Casey. Cold, hard case. Alright, so be on the lookout for books with romantic imagery, because it is very much worth reading.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello?
Beloved voice.
Poor little rider. Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail rider and I require aid.
He's inside!
Oh my fucking god, dude. This must have been so fun to do voice acting for. Matthew Peretta having the time of his life.
I'm here! I've come to save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay. No. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Jesus. Life is not unlike a highway. Muscles don't cry, they sweat.
I bet he's doing all this because he's hopped up on steroids.
Oh, okay. Creepy in here. Can we watch an episode of Night Springs? You cannot destroy the atmosphere. You're not allowed. I can go out here. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going upstairs, but let's take a look. We don't have like a map, so alright. Let's just go upstairs. I'll actively fight my ADHD to explore. Let's go upstairs. Hello? Oh god, the dark room or the not as dark room?
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. The night can only come when the day is done. Can the sea ever meet the ocean?
There ain't no flashlight, so, can I see shit?
Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Okay. Torture ideas for hack brother, car battery, solid potential, pulling fingernails too messy, the bell. Where do I get a bell? Blunt spoon, nice and simple. Dismantle typewriters, A+ psychological damage, gasoline fire. Fire might burn my cabin down, and maybe overcomplicating this.
The twin said he was down at the beach.
See, look, I actively decided to go back upstairs, and I was rewarded for it by that being my
Running
actual
with wolves
destination.
seems like a dangerous hobby.
Becoming the alpha. Everything you need to know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. TJ Wolf. Ow!
Alright, now this is the way we're supposed to go. Not this beach, this beach. Gotcha. Oh, we have finally reached maximum shell capacity. What a shame.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Shut your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
What did he ever do to you?
I, already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed! Doomed!
God damn, okay.
Even with my famously keen perception.
I want to get this person close, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'll just... I'm surprised that it's like all bloody as well. There's part of me that was expecting it to be like pink mist.
I had to get to my rider's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
All right, I'm back to following the trail.
So don't mess with me.
I ate my spinach this morning.
You're all being very rude. Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets. Yeah. My gun's hungry.
It's one way to make sure they're dead.
Don't mess with me.
Surely you got more voice lines than that, Rose. Hot tamales. Okay. Yep. Well, I asked for it. I like the damage detail that goes into destroying them. I don't know what that. There's like when I grab too many things, Rose goes in the air.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
My rider believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
Just taking a look around before we proceed, because I can't tell. We were in a little bit of an area retread, but I can't tell if there's anything new to discover, because I want to be on the lookout for like potential. All right, I remember that cabin. Just want to be on the lookout for books.
I have to get to that mansion before they hurt a single mahogany hair on my writer's head.
Interesting. I'm locking you in here.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Ooh. Wait, did he just... Is that a love heart? He's got love heart. Okay. My slave. Can I shoot those? Yeah. Okay. Incredible. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Power of love goes both ways.
I don't know if I'm actually... The problem is, I'm like, I don't know if I even know if I'm doing damage to this guy. There we go. I am definitely doing damage to it. I see the blood. Alright. The alpha. Oh god. Okay, now I gotta fight the wolf too.
That won't stop.
No!
It's bullets o'clock.
Come back here, you. You really can't avoid those, huh? I'm trying to see if you can dodge them. Doesn't seem possible. Oh, he's back to being a wolf. Oh my god. My brother is not a werewolf, in case that wasn't clear.
My motorcycle is also a werewolf. I don't want to hurt you,
This is
Double werewolf. Oh my god. The wolf's already hard enough to shoot. Now there's two of them. Finally getting a decent chance to do damage there, right in front of him. Alright, motorcycle down. God. Pummeled with love hearts. Lay there, big boy.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling Ryder's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
Top floor of the mansion.
Did someone order a reckoning? I'm fresh out of bullets.
I am found!
Very rude. Whoops. Gotta put more bullets in.
Oh my god, two big ones. Okay,
So don't mess with me.
oh my god. A lot of books. got a typewriter. Where's Artie up here? Hey, there's the door.
Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
Nice. Typewritten pages, ideas for the next
Ryder
book.
isn't going to kiss himself. I mean, save himself.
Inventive murder weapons, stapler, lawn, gnome, swordfish, philosophy. Escalate the crime, plunge the depths of humanity's darkness. A murder religion? Hero's motivation, a rival private eye, his wife returns from the dead only to be killed a second time, too much, not enough? A waitress character who is intelligent, sophisticated, and good with a weapon, smells like cinnamon and gunpowder. Hair, beard regimen twice a week, wash thoroughly with cold water, gently pat dry with high thread count towel, brush 3 times with honeycomb, bought locally at the farmer's
To
market.
admire my writer's taste and decor.
Are you sure? Apply shampoo to dry hair, rinse with cold water, gently pat dry with high thread count towel, condition often. Never wear hats. Once a month, rub 3 mixed eggs, bought locally at the farmer's market, into damp hair, scalp, and beard. Avoid chlorine, heat, and inexperienced barbers. Lavender salts. And there he is, our tortured writer.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like 2 spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
That man's got a wife. Alice just watching from the dark place.
And the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
We got new music for the ending. I love that. Night Springs end credits music. So glad we got new music. So this was episode 1 of the Night Springs DLC. Rose's lovely fan fiction of hearing her messages from her beloved writer. Peak delirium right there. Rose-tinted glasses and a lovely tale of fan and writer. was a lot of fun. You are just overwhelmed with supplies, so it's really funny. You can just really run through it, just spamming that fully automatic shotgun. I wonder if this is going to be the end credit song for all three of them, or whether it's a different song for each episode. But seemingly, as this is like a Night Springs song, I reckon this will be the closing one for all of them. I love that it also brings in the time loop. A solar system in your soup. I think one of my favorite things about Alan Wake 2, even with the original soundtrack, was the songs that are created for the game specifically in between all of the different chapters, because they're beautiful songs too. So fun. All right, that was the song for episode 1 of Night Springs, and it takes us back to the main menu as we finished number 1 fan. So North Star and Timebreaker are the next two. I'm really curious about North Star with playable Jessie. Is it going to be control gameplay where Jessie's doing her powers and dashing everywhere and doing all that kind of stuff, or is it Jessie in a more grounded Alan Wake 2 gameplay style? That I'm very, very curious about, and we'll be finding that one out next time. Thank you so very much for joining me for episode 1, the number 1 fan, and I will continue the Night Springs DLC with episode 2, North Star, next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, diving back into some Alan Wake 2 content, and I will see you next time.